Hey there, darling friends. Happy month of May. I like to think of May not only as for Mother's Day, but just a month to appreciate women in general for the contributions they make to so many different facets of our society and our community. I think it is really important to take a moment to consider how different our world would be without the efforts that many of us put in, the strengths and the skill sets that it seems like specifically women can offer, is various and wonderful and deserves a little bit of extra appreciation. So on that note of gratitude, I would like to challenge us, women and men, to, how is it? To just show some extra love, send some extra appreciative thoughts, and possibly even products our way. If this is a time, often during the beginning of the month is when I choose to kind of like um, up level my efforts or like recommit to things that I know that I have been desiring for a while, goals that I have, and so in the beginning of every month, this is one of those things. I specifically this particular month um, am quite excited to look at the month of May's specials from doTERRA. So that's one of the things I want to tell you guys about. You may be watching this on the Enamored with Nature public education group, or you might be getting this in an email. Whatever it is, I'm just going to take a minute to go over the awesome specials and what's going on, in the Orlando local area, as well as doTERRA. And there's going to be a fun thing for people who are out of town who may have something special going on there. So my most favorite, and if you guys haven't heard me talk about this before, it's extra fun. This is the anti-aging eye cream, and doTERRA has this with this really interesting little roller bottle top that you can squirt stuff out of, and then you just kind of do this fun little thing under here where you don't even have to like touch it with your fingers, and it rolls on super easy because of the metal applicator. And so you'd never know that I went to go see a movie last night, and with my husband, it was date night, and there was a couple of minutes in that particular movie that I was crying, and I happen to be one of those women who, when I cry, I really do get puffy. Like the next day, people will sometimes ask me if I'm feeling okay, if I'm having allergy attack or something like that. I just happen to be blessed with a very expressive face and sensitive eyes in terms of they show a lot if I have been crying. So I find this to be really instrumental just within the past like year or so. I've been relying on this. It also, of course, is great for those, the fine lines and all that kind of stuff as well. So this happens to be 10% off, and I have been using this for quite some time, which is I can't actually see how much is left, but I know it's been at least a good solid 8 months that I've used this several times a week, and it doesn't run out fast, but I feel like I'm getting close to the end. So 10% off this month is that particular special. Oh, is that right? Yes, yeah, 10% off is bundleable if you're getting some of the other awesome skincare products, just like the lotion and the I forget what comes in the bundle that you can customize. There's like 4 basic things. There's I think it's a hydrating serum. Oh, I would have to check that. So don't quote me. But whichever way you buy it, whether it's just outright 10% off, or even when you bundle it in a kit and you're already getting more of a percentage because it's together in a set. So take advantage of that. If you are already a member, such as me, and you are looking for some sort of solution for like some good flow and movement in your life, this is most likely going to be one of your extra thankful happiness moments. Cyprus is free this month. If you are already going to be ordering before the 15th of the month and over the 125 PV level, this is an extra thank you that doTERRA throws in for all of us who are doing that on a consistent basis. So if that happens to be you this month, you get a free Cyprus. I actually, this has been one that I've used a lot in my deodorant. I also use this anytime I have like a really kind of like a knot. Like, you know, I love so many things about the Deep Blue Rub, but sometimes if I have something that just doesn't seem like it's moving, I'll go ahead and have an extra drop of this around it. I use this also for its emotional benefits, which if you guys have seen me reference my Emotions and Essential Oils book, which I recommend you guys go ahead and get. If you don't yet have one, you can get it from oillife.com or aromatools.com. And so you'll notice this one is the oil of flow and movement. So sometimes when I feel like things are a bit stagnant in my life, I might use this over my heart or over like different meridians or chakras, just as an emotional like movement for everything. And I know a lot of people, I'm going to say at least 3 people off the top of my head that use this in a skin preparation for themselves because of splotches on their skin that seem to be related to pools of blood underneath the, well, yeah, and it kind of ends up looking like patchy and dry. I don't know, I'm not supposed to say words, but anyway, it really helps with circulatory issues that cause some deep skin problems. So that is free. I would encourage you to not miss out on that. And doTERRA is also really trying to support us with the Lifelong Vitality Pack. So if you're not already taking some of these, which most everybody I think has heard my my stories, there's a lot of reasons right now why you should be having this as a daily part of your life. But 2 things specific about this particular supplement kit that is so exciting. Number 1, if you live in one of the cities, I'm going to share my screen for just a second, and we are going to share screen. Okay, if you are going, if you live in any of the cities listed here, like Washington, D.C., Massachusetts, any place in Virginia, like Williamsburg, Virginia, Detroit, Michigan, Portland, Maine, Buffalo, New York, for June 4th, or if you're in the southeast area, lives in Nashville, Tennessee, Fort Myers, Florida, there's still another one coming, Raleigh, North Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina, Lafayette, Louisiana, Little Rock, Arkansas, Knoxville, Tennessee, central area, like Cedar Falls, Wichita, Kansas, Minneapolis, Minnesota, Springfield, Illinois, Brookfield, Wisconsin, Oklahoma City, Kansas City, Houston, Dallas, Chicago, San Antonio, or even South Jordan in Utah, Idaho Falls, Aberdeen, South Dakota, Bozeman, Montana, Fargo, Boise, Idaho, Cheyenne, Wyoming, so Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Rapid City, or even if you live in Anchorage, Alaska, Honolulu, Hawaii, Kona, Hawaii, San Diego, California, Fairbanks, Riverside, Ontario. If you happen to live in California, there's actually one that Dr. Hill is going to be going to, which is really exciting. There's also some places in Canada, and if you are a Spanish speaker, there are specific locations that are going to be done in Spanish for you. So the Healthy Habits Tour, let me just take a quick moment to tell you guys about that. They are, sorry, the thing doesn't work quite as well when I have my thing. So there's an opportunity if you are interested in doing something with the business. They have some session topics on embracing your strengths, sharing with ease and attitude, and then the idea of being supported with education pieces. But the Healthy Habits for Life Tour means if you go at 7 o'clock, and that part is free to all, they have some good information about why doTERRA is so much better than all the other essential oil companies. I'm sure they all say that, but doTERRA really does have the science to back that up. And how doTERRA products can improve the family's health, what makes doTERRA a leader in the industry. They do talk a lot about the lifelong vitality supplements. And but the reason that you're really, really going to want to go is because you get the opportunity to get free product for free just because you come for a 2-hour education thing and purchase the Healthy Habits kit. What comes in that kit? I'm glad you asked, because it's 20% off. So it's the best time to buy. But if you buy it the particular day that event is going on in your city, and you show up, buy it that day, and get the lifelong vitality supplements along with the probiotic and the Terrazyme. It also comes with a tube of Deep Blue plus 5 of the most health supporting essential oils. We're talking frankincense, lavender, balance, On Guard for immune support, and can't remember what the other one, lemon, so to go in your water as a gentle detox. So supports basically every area of your life. But when you get the kit that particular day and show up there that particular day, you get a free Copaiba. It costs you $0. You show up, you learn cool stuff, you come home with a Copaiba. If that's the day that you choose to also get your kit to 20% off, actually the additional savings only ends up being $158 if you want to enroll with this kit. If you've never had your own account with doTERRA and you want to start on the day that you attend this thing, which I would recommend saving up for if you do have something coming like that you can make the plan for. You'll also get not only the Copaiba that I showed you, but also the balance for free. So that right there is a $55 value, plus the membership fee totally reduced, plus the kit being reduced to 20% off. So it's like $158 if it's your first time, or $148 for the Copaiba in addition, just for showing up. And I think that's huge. I think it's so generous. I took advantage of it myself. I hope you do too. So those are the cities that I was telling you about where one of those events is. So if you are, say, like my friend Alyssa, who has a brother who lives in Massachusetts, and he needs some oils to support some issues that he's going through, get that info to your brother or whoever it is, because they're really, I haven't seen much better of a deal to get started with. I mean, it's just anything that anybody is going through that, because our bodies are like Swiss cheese when it comes to, even if we're eating the very best, organic and really, really great stuff, there's still always going to be some nutrients that we're having a hard time getting into our diet. And usually within about a week of starting some of these supplements, people really start to notice very subtle differences, but a big differences, ones that make you want to continue taking it on a regular basis. So that's huge. And also, even though it's the 5 ml bottles of those 5 basic oils, they are the most supportive to start out on a really, really great like health revolution, so to speak. So that Healthy Habits kit is great. Take advantage of it, even if you already have your account, because to get it bundled with those things that are easy to take as to go, and also with the Terrazyme and PB Assist, huge. Okay, so that's the Healthy Habits kit, which is big. But while I'm still harping on the Lifelong Vitality, can I also tell you this comes free if you're enrolling this month and place a 100 PV LRP order next month. This comes free. So this is normally, if you're ordering it LRP style, it's about $90. It's $119. If you're just ordering it not LRP style. And but yeah, so you get one of these if this is your enrollment month, and that's really an awesome setup as well. So you know, and you can combine those offers, right? We talked about the Healthy Habits tour, where you can get the free Copaiba, the free balance, and you're also getting 25% off and the additional waiving of the fee and things like that. But that particular enrollment order is awesome. And then you can take advantage of getting an LRP order set up for the next month to get an additional box of these. This Lifelong Vitality support pack is so, so good. I really do feel like everybody should be on it. Anyway, okay, so that's awesome. I think that's all. Okay, so yeah, just the enrollment bonus, the anti-aging eye cream, the Cypress. Okay, those are the big deals. And then tonight happens to be the first Thursday of the month. If you're watching this from an email from a different day, don't come to my house. But if today is the day you're watching this, come on over, because this is when I get to pamper all of my my village members, and we have a nice little light dinner. And today we're going over a lot of really awesome remedies for digestive upset. We're covering it from several different sides, and I feel like this is a really great month to go ahead, especially for women. Take a little bit of a moment and evaluate what you really need. Most often we're putting ourselves last. We try to meet everybody's needs first. And then if we have an extra moment, then we're like, okay, well, I guess I should be taking vitamins too, instead of just, setting them out for, my kids or my whoever. Okay, so I just send you guys so much love. I'm hoping that this will be a fantastic month for making women feel appreciated and loved. And if there is something that you can think of that I could do to help in that area, if, for example, you don't yet have your account and you have a lot of issues, either that your friend, because this is how women do it, We're like, well, I don't really have so many issues, but so-and-so in my family has headaches that come very regularly and are quite debilitating. And so we start talking about that, and talking about this other issue with the daughter, and talking about this thing about her best friend who's always having this or that. And then finally we get to the things that she's struggling with, because that's how women are. They put others first. And I love that, that servant mentality. That's the kind of people I seem to run into quite a bit. Maybe I just attract people like that because that's where I have been. But I'm also making it a challenge to not do that for myself anymore. To go ahead and say that I will care for others better if I care for myself. And some of that is not looking down on the gifts that I was given, and taking advantage of the strengths that God gave me in order to help others more fully. So I hope that you're going to do that too. And if that means that you and I need to have a conversation about how to have some self-nourishing protocols in your life, whether that involves essential oils or not, I would like to be connecting with you so we can have conversations like that. Okay, I'm going to jump off this so it doesn't get too long. And but do reach out if you have something like that that's muddling around in your heart, because I would like to connect with you on it. And definitely check in to the Healthy Habits tours near you. I will leave the link in the thing below. All right, many hugs to you.